Luke Keaschall is going to be coming in at number 5 for us, Scout the Statline, the model. And coming off a season where he had a torn UCL, had surgery, we still saw some really nice numbers from Luke. His peak projection numbers are a 120.9 WRC plus, a 267 BA, on base percentage of 354, a 442 slug, 20 home runs, 16 stolen bases, 10% walk, 20% K. But Doc, this kid put together a great slash line this season with an injury. Do you think we have a potential all-star or top maybe 5 second baseman in Keaschall?
I don't know how Luke Keaschall sees the ball, man. Have you seen his baseball reference picture, bro? Dude, go look at Luke Keaschall right now. Stop the podcast. It's so funny, dude. He's a white guy. He's got like slits for eyes. Looks like he's high on marijuana. 6'1", 190. He's like bigger than he plays. If we want to get into actual analysis here, but that's a great picture.
I mean, he's from California, so
he is. I didn't even look at that. That's so funny. He looks exactly like he would be from California. Anyway, I'm actually high on him. I swear that was
unintended.
That was not pun intended, and that's even better. I am high on him. I think he's underrated. He was starting to become this big, really, really, trendy prospect for a while, and then he got hurt. I think he actually had Tommy John. And that's not as big of a deal as we saw with Shohei Ohtani, right? You can mess up your arm pretty bad, and it doesn't matter as much for hitting as we saw from this historic season. So we're seeing a guy who's, given us – I wouldn't be shocked if we see Keaschall give us a 280 to maybe a 300 peak season as a batting average. Yeah, the approach seems pretty tight too. I like the ratio of walks to strikeouts. Power – it's interesting. Like I think people forget how big he is. Like he's almost 200 pounds, 6 foot tall. That said, maybe he doesn't get past 15 to 20 home runs. That'd be fine. The speed, again, he strikes me as more of an efficiency guy. But he's not getting caught stealing the same degree as some. I don't know, man. I'm going to stop beating that horse, but I think we're looking at a 15-15 guy at minimum with really good ratios. And if he can tap into some more power or more speed, I mean, that's 2020. That's a much more interesting player. But defensively, everything seems to be playing pretty well. And as a second baseman, you can do a lot worse than, 280 average, 340 OBP, 15-15. That's his floor, I think.
Yeah, and I think you're right, and I'm really hoping the power, once he comes back from injury, we start to see even more of an uptick. And I think it's there for him. You really leverage his pull side power well. This is a college bat, right? A guy that kind of went under the radar in FYPD and as you said, he's looking like a real big league player with the opportunity to have development on the road. I think he's really exciting. 2025 will be fun for him. We get